Hello everyone, this is Mr. Sachin Kharade, Assistant Professor of Plant Biotechnology, Kekewa College of Agricultural Biotechnology, Nasik. Now going to deliver a topic on cell structure and its function. So let us start with the introduction of cell. Cell is nothing but the smallest structural and functional unit of an organism, which is typically microscopic and consists of cytoplasm and a nucleus enclosed in a membrane. So we can see it is the smallest living unit of each and every living organism, and which is most cells are microscopic one. So it having a very tiny look, so we have to see it under a microscope. So the discovery of cell was firstly made by Robert Hooke in the 16th century. So he observed silver of cork and saw raw empty boxes like structure under the uh, microscope. So he coined the term for that empty boxes, we can call it as a, or he coined the term as a cell. So after all, the cell theories was uh, hypothesized by various scientists. In the year 1839, Theodore Schwann and Matthias Sheldon gives a cell theory that all living things are made up of cells. Then in the 50 year later, Rodolphe Virtue says all cells comes from cells. So these two hypotheses will convert or was convert in the principles of cell theory. So first theory was all living things are made up of cell. So every living thing is made up of cell. Second one is the smallest living unit of structure and function of all organism is the cell. And the third one is the all cell arise from pre-existing cells or by the dividation process. So this principle discarded the idea of spontaneous generation. So the cell was firstly discovered and named by Robert Hooke in the year 1665. However, what Hooke actually saw was the dead cell wall of plant cell, that is cork, as it appeared under the microscope. So the first man to witness a live cell under a microscope was Anton von Leeuwenhoek, who in the year 1674 described the algae Spirogyra. Von Leeuwenhoek probably also saw the bacteria. So these are the different cell sizes, which is started from 1 millimeter to the 100 nanometer, then 1 nanometer, then zero point 0.5 nanometer. So these are the different sizes of cell. So the typical plant cell having the size 10 to 100 micrometer. Then the uh, neuron size is 70 micron. Then human blood cell size is 7 to 8 micrometer in diameter. Then the HIV AIDS virus having size 100 nanometer. Then the T4 bacteria or bacteriophages having size 2 to 50 nanometer long. Then the tobacco mosaic virus having the size that is 300 nanometer long. So all above the cells we can see under the light microscope. So the basic characteristics of cell are as follows. A surrounding membrane is main component of cell which can hold the all the organelles and cytoplasm. Then the protoplasm, that is cell content in a thick fluid. Then cell organelles, which is structures for cell functions. And fifth one is the control center with DNA or genetic material. Then the cell types, the basically cell is divided into two subtypes, that is prokaryotic cell and second one is the eukaryotic cell. So what is the features of prokaryotic cell? That is first cell type on earth. We can say the prokaryotic cells which are arises on the earth firstly, the cell type of bacteria and archaea which is coming under the prokaryotic cell. So the basic structure of prokaryotic cell we can see here. So there is no nucleus present inside the prokaryotic cell. So the DNA is suspended inside the cytoplasm only. Then the ribosomes are present. Then plasma membranes are enclosed all the cytoplasm. Then cell wall, capsule-like structure, and the basal body, that is flagellum. Flagellum which is help for the locomotion of the bacteria. So the no membrane bound nucleus, the nucleoid is the region of DNA concentration. Then the organelles are not bounded by the membrane. So these are the basic characteristics of prokaryote. Now we will turn towards the eukaryotic cell, that is nucleus bounded by the membrane, including fungi, protists, then plant and animals, which are the examples of eukaryotic cell. Then the process many organelles. So it's a eukaryotic cell having many organelles present inside the cytoplasm. So representative animal cell structure we have shown here. So all the cell organelles which are present inside the animal cell, that is nucleus, then nucleolus, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, then cytoplasm, centrioles, microtubules, then the filamentous body, then mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, liposomes. All the cell organelles which are present inside the animal cell and which is bounded by the cell wall and cell membrane. And also nucleus is bounded by the nuclear membrane. So the basic difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell, likewise, first of all, size. So prokaryotic cells are very small in size, that is 1 to 10 micrometer. Then the eukaryotic cells are large as compared to the prokaryotic, that is 10 to 100 micrometer. Then the prokaryotic cells are unicellular and eukaryotic cells are multicellular. Then prokaryotic cell has single membrane and cell wall. So eukaryotic cells are bi-membrane or bilayer membrane. So no nucleus is present inside the prokaryotic, but inside the eukaryotic there is a nucleus well defined. Then the circular DNA present inside the prokaryotic cell, but inside the eukaryotic cell it is linear in structure. Then the no histones present inside the prokaryotic, that is histones present inside the eukaryotic cell. Then the no cell organelles present uh, inside the prokaryotic cell. So inside the eukaryotic cell, membrane bound organelles are present. Then the ribosomes present inside the prokaryotics are 50S and 30S. And inside the eukaryotic cell, that is ribosomes are 80S1. Then the prokaryotic cells division is by the fission method, and the in eukaryotic cell, the dividation of cell by the mitosis. So inside the prokaryotic, cytoskeleton absent and it has a flagella, but inside the eukaryotic cell, cytoskeletons are present. And examples of prokaryotic cells are bacteria, rickettsia, and the eukaryotic cell, that is fungi, plant, and animals. So there are some organelles which are present inside the cell and function which are interpreted in the table. First of all, nucleus, which is used for DNA storage and DNA processes. Then second one is the mitochondria, which is energy production unit of cell. Then the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, required for the lipid production and detoxification. Then the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which is used for protein production, in particular for the export out of the cell. Then the organelles like a Golgi apparatus, which is used for or which has a main function of protein modification and export. Then the peroxisome having function, that is lipid destruction, contains oxidative enzymes. And the last lysosome, used for the protein destruction. So these are the various functions of cell organelles.